Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy GS Man. Welcome back to another Madden 17 video. Today we have a, I wasn't even looking at the coins at the beginning. I think it was 50K wager or something like that. We have won our last two wagers. I actually just played one for 100K that I'm going to upload tomorrow. And this one was a little different. You can take a look at his team, and it wasn't very, I don't want to say not good, because that's not the right term, because, you know, if I play, you know, somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, I've got a handful of videos when I'm on, like, my budget squad, and they have, like, a maxed out team, but, you know, my team is just good enough, and my skill is, you know, superior to theirs, so I'm able to win. So if there's anybody that can lose with ultimate tickets all over the place and 99 stack team against somebody who has, you know, like 95 and 96, it's me. It's me. But he hits me up in the chat. He's like, yo, Nelson, Rabbit Stroke, I got a deal for you. And I said, oh, I'm intrigued. What are you talking about, man? Because I'm looking for wagers again. 99% of the time, unless I've already faced you, I don't know who I'm playing. I just ask for a wager in the chat. People reply. I'm like, all right, well, how much you want to play for? Let's set it up. I don't know how they play. I don't know their team. I don't know any type of information. I'm just looking for a game to entertain the squad. So he's like, how about if I win? No, okay, damn it, I can't even say this because this is different. He's like, okay, let's play for 50K, and if you beat me, I'll also subscribe for a year. And I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't trying to get Welched in these streets, as my boy Swan making plays, man. That's my third game. His third interception right there. I believe he ran commit, which just gave us the wide open edge on the streak, so Randy Moss is able to moonwalk his way in the end zone. He's like, if I win, I think it was just 50K, but if he won, he just gets, you know, his 100K, you know, the 50K that he sent me because he had to pay up front, and the 50K that I owe him. And if I were to win, he'll sub for a year. And I'm like, I ain't trying to get Welch. How do I know? I'm like, yo, you got to sub first, man, if I'm going to take you serious, because I don't know. You might just Welch, man. You might, yeah, I got the 50K, but how do I know you can subscribe on Twitch, man? So next thing you know, the music pops off. This man subscribes on Twitch. And he said, can you see me now? Can you see me now? I'm like, all right, John Cena, I'm gonna need you to relax. And people were really making me nervous because his name was shoot, this is a couple days ago. I think it was like Yo Awesome or something like that. And people were like, yo, this dude, he's about to Goomba stomp you, just like yo, this kid is nice. And I'm like, and mind you, this is like hundreds of people just all telling me this dude is a monster. So I'm nervous at this point. I'm like, oh, that should have been a touchdown. Then I tried to play the same play again, and it didn't work out. So now I'm going into this game. Clearly, y'all know who this is. I don't know who this is. People are joking around, telling me his problem on his second account. Somebody was like, they read his gamer tag, which was Yo Josh. You see in the top right. That wasn't his Twitch name. I think his Twitch name was like I'm Awesome or Yo Awesome, something like that. But you can take a look at somebody who's like, yo, Josh. Somebody was like, wait a minute, ain't that problem's troller? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need you guys to calm down, all right? This ain't no damn problem. Y'all not about to have me out here playing problem, looking silly, because we all know what that big Mexicano would do to me. He would destroy me. So I'm going in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous because people are really telling me this kid is a monster. I'm like, all right, two things are gonna happen in this game. Either he's legit, and I'm getting a little jittery because you guys are telling me how nice he is and how much he's going to destroy me, and it may affect me, and it's probably not going to come out good for me. Or you guys, or maybe he's not good, and you guys are really going to have me try super hard, and this kid is going to get Goomba stomped. So I'm really trying, like, tough. Even though I've seen his team, I was like, you ain't fooling me, problem. I can smell you. I know you, problem, right. Look at that spin, though. So you see on fourth down, I went for it previous possession, and thankfully we end up scoring the touchdown, and we go up 14-0. And then at this point, after the first half, it's just like, okay, you know, he's not as good as, you know, people led me on to believe. But he just seemed like someone who just wanted to play a game. Looked like he was considering subscribing, just threw that in there for the wager. So that's the first time somebody ever was like, yo, if you beat me, I'll sub for a year. And so far we might have, now mind you, He might just unsubscribe and I just don't know it. He may never come back up in the chat again. I may never see the bastard again. I don't know. So it's impossible to say if he's gonna come through on the deal. But so far, you know, it's looking good. And right here, we got ourselves another defensive stop. That is a second time. He was doing pretty well though. You know, so far, I can't sit here and say we're completely dominating him on both sides of the ball due to the fact of he made it within, you know, the 10-yard line twice. And it just so happens that both of those resulted in an interception going my way, one of them being in the pick six. So if he scores those two times, we're looking at a completely different ball game at that point. But, you know, we got Swan, we got Deion Jones who came through with the picks for me. So that right there put us up 21-0 now. Again, I don't really enforce. I think I may. That was a beautiful look right there. I may have increased the skunk rule. I think once somebody was talking like a lot of trash, you're garbage, I'll play you, yada yada yada. And mind you, this is the worst way to get a game with somebody. Like, that is not the correct way to try and play, because there's just nothing to prove, you know, when you play somebody like that. Right here you can see I'm just really trying to force feed Moss. This is my first day of playing with him. It's only my third game with him, but it's my first day, so I'm really trying to, you know, just toss up to him as much as possible. So one of those times, I think I may have played somebody, you know, saying they would destroy me. I think I played like 3 of those people. It just doesn't work out. You're more likely to get a game just being respectful, even if you got to fake it. Even if you do believe I'm trash and you want to slap me in front of everybody on stream because I'm garbage, just don't say it. Just say, you know, hey, Rabbit Stroke, what's up, man? Wonder, can we get a wager in? And then afterwards, then, you know, proceed to talk your trash because we're already in the game. Nothing I can do at that point. But yeah, I only enforced the skunk rule just once, and I don't remember when it happened, but I do know just one time I end up molly-whopping somebody, and I'm out. 21-0 plus ball. I'm out this hoe. But you know, this kid was, you know, very respectful. Somebody who you can just tell just wanted the game and end up going our way. So far, he might come back. You never know, man. These wide receiver screens, man, be getting glitchy, man. But nonetheless, there is a new loyalty program coming out tomorrow. It would be nice if the loyalty, you know, I'm doing air quotes here. If the loyalty happened right here, I just made everybody. I literally rushed nobody, and he ended up throwing a dot over there on the right side. The loyalty is probably going to start from tomorrow, right? They're not going to be like, okay, Nelson, you spent thousands of dollars. You've played this game hundreds of hours. You've done thousands of sets. You've been on this game for so long. We're going to give you this many loyalties. That's probably how it's not going to happen. At least I don't think so, right? It's going to be a loyalty program starting from tomorrow. Like, okay, now we're tracking loyalty. Like, really? Really? You're not going to, no, not all Madden first string games and Super Bowls out in one, and all of the minutes on the game and all of the money spent, like nothing on it. No. Okay, don't worry about it. And right here we got AP to get him go. So far, this AP has been very glitchy. You know, still just running over folks. That's how I love it, man. He did fumble for me today, though, in that 100K wager in a very crucial spot. Man. But nonetheless, we end up winning this game right here. We end up winning, I believe, 21-0. So today will be a TGH. It will be myself and just myself, man. No guests, obviously. Guests are, you know, it would be nice to have somebody every day, but that's probably not going to happen. And if I do continue to do this, it's probably going to be a Monday through Friday thing. And I'm going to try to schedule people on the weekend so I can have conversations with them, and then I can post them throughout the week. That's what I'm, you know, gonna try to do. And again, this is something I was doing on my main channel for a little bit. It's like, you know, every single day I can come out here, talk about sports, talk about everyday events and stuff like that. Because I was really watching like Mike and Mike every day. I was like, wow, you know, like I watch this every day, and they talk about sports every single day. Like, you know, this is something I would love to do. I would love to give my point of view on things. The problem is it's going to be late and not early, you know, like by the time you guys listen to it, I'm going to be probably talking some stuff about the Cavs and Celtics games, and, you know, the game hasn't even started yet. So you're going to be probably listening to it when the game has already happened, you know. But outside of that, nonetheless, Rex did say he wants to join one. I hit up a few other people that I'm waiting to hear back from that I would hope that I can get on and talk to, but I'm gonna see if I can get Rex on this weekend and post that for you guys Monday. But anyways, your boy GS, I'm going to go ahead and signing out. Peace!